Welcome to the last video in a 3-part series of us thrift road tripping all the way across Florida to Disney. We are thrifting items and using the profit from those items to pay for all of our expenses. The profits have to cover our gas, food, hotels, everything.
We're never gonna make it to Disney.
We want to be able to get $1,000 for our Disney fund so we can spend one whole day with the family at Disney. Stay tuned to see if we can make it. This is the best hotel breakfast we've had so far. They even have Mickey-shaped waffles here. And they've got cartoons up on the big screen. This is nice. All right, so we just got back from breakfast. I think what the plan is today is that Kyle is going to go out and around to all the different stores, like the thrift stores, on his own. It'll be a little bit faster instead of like dragging the whole family in and out and everything. So, and he can just kind of go at the, hopefully the speed of sound. I have my workstation, and I think what I'm gonna do, since I'm going to spend the day at the hotel with the kids, is one, rest, just because I'm a bit tired from all the traveling. We've been driving a lot. It feels good to actually kind of be stationed in one spot for a bit. This is the eBay store plan. Now that the eBay store is back online, it's not on vacation mode anymore because we have a shipper back at home. What I'm going to do, restart my markdown sales to go ahead and get a boost going, like back into my store. And then from those photos that we did take pictures of in the hotel, a couple hotels back, I think what I'm going to do is actually make them go live. Create the listings today and start adding them to my store, just so I can start getting some traffic, fresh new listings up, because we haven't listed since we've been down here. We did not make listings ahead of time because we did not plan for this. Anyway, that's the game plan. While we were at the hotel, we also needed to wash some laundry. I called room service because we needed some help with the sink and our AC unit. I also ordered some shipping supplies to be shipped to our house. That way, whenever we got back, we had a fresh stock. Now let's head on over to see how Kyle is doing with the sourcing for the day.
Well, that was a good thrift. The place was huge. I think that's the biggest Goodwill I've ever been in. And I found a good stack of stuff. Spent $117 in there, and I'll show you what we picked up. All right, got some just men's Fabletic pants for $4.19. Those will sell at like $20, $25. Got this Miller Western Pearl Snap shirt. Stuff similar to that, anywhere between like 50, 60, I'd say. Then there was a whole bunch of these diesel pants. I didn't look up all the codes specifically. They were all 12 bucks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And all those I expect to make good money on. I'll look up the specific style codes and stuff later. These are 505s USA made. Again, I spent 12 on those. And then a couple BKE Nolan straight leg 34. They were 12 a piece. I don't expect to make a killing on those. I think I'll make like $10 a piece on them profit, but they have 100% sell-through rate, so figure I might as well just pick them up because they'll sell fast for me, even though they don't quite hit the profit that I want. But that was stop number 1. Spent probably an hour in there. It is time to go to the next Goodwill. It is 20 minutes away. I was going to hit some other local thrifts, but it is a Sunday and they're closed today. So I'll hit them tomorrow, but today we got some Goodwills to go to. The Goodwill here is huge. It like starts there, and there's still a Goodwill sign like down here. Why are the Goodwills so big over here? Holy crap. That Goodwill was a bust. Not entirely a bust. I mean, I did find one pair of Lucky Brand It was a Goodwill bins. So this bins is a little different because like as soon as I walked in, there's like this big yellow square with lines in it, and that's where you're supposed to wait. So I stood in line waiting for a rotation for like 20 minutes or so. Someone came by, shepherded us over to our bins, where you would stand in front of a bin and look at it until they said, okay, go, you can dig now. And then everyone would dig. And they were really strict about it. Like, they were yelling at everybody, anyone who put their hand on the cart or on the bin or something, or would stand in front of a yellow line, they would get yelled at. And I was trying to make sure, like, okay, keep my arms to my sides and don't stand in front of the yellow line and just wait until I'm told otherwise. It was very much like being inside like a prison cafeteria, sitting there waiting to get the food. But I will not be back to the bins. I like thrifting a little bit more chill than that. So that is my experience. Now I have some lunch, got McDonald's.
All right, so we just got our sink fixed and the AC, and now we're gonna head downstairs and switch the laundry up and then go make some bracelets. While we were down in the lobby, we decided to stop by the restaurant in the hotel just to get some lunch. Then I came back upstairs and started creating those listings that I was talking about earlier in the video. I have 11 of our items that we photographed in the hotel room ready to go live. These are on a 2-day turnaround time. I brought packing materials in here. They're down there. I brought packing stuff, so I should be able to ship any of these out if they sell while we have them down here. But yeah, we're gonna just see how this goes. It's our first 11, trying to reactivate our store. So let's do this.
We are open. That's where I'm going to now. Well, it looks like this on the inside, so I guess it's cool. And we're back to the car. Got some AG Tellus jeans for $12. 7 for All Mankind relaxed men's jeans for $9. Found these cool True Religion like thick stitch cargo jeans, and comps were kind of all over the place. It was $9, but these ones were just really cool. I think we should be able to list them for like $40+. This is one where they were new for $10, some 502s, but they are different. They have like those pockets on the front. It says Levi's Altered here, new style. And there's none of these listed on eBay. So I was just going based off of 502 sold comps in general for size 28 waist, and made the decision to get them. Lastly, got some Overmeyer ski pants for $7. It's shaping up. Got some more stores to go to, so let's see what we get to next. Checking in again, we got a few more bags filling up from the last few stores, and we're still going.
It's refreshment time. Oh, look at that refreshment. I have no clue what that is. Well, let's go see what's out there. We're also gonna use our free ice cream. Yay, free ice cream!
I'm at Wawa's. I picked up a burrito bowl and a Mountain Dew. So add that to the expenses, Carrie. We got another 5 items in from that store, and I'm probably gonna hit, I don't know how many more. Each store is taking me a little bit to go through, mainly because they're all a lot bigger than the stores that I'm used to going to, and just a lot more to go through, and the lines are super long too. So like in there, I stood in line for like 15 plus minutes. All my stuff is falling out. Gotta clean up things. Here, cut for a minute. So we did it. We thrifted this last store. If I had to guess, I'd say we got like 40-ish items, sourcing pretty much all day. It's like some of the places I get like 10 plus pieces, but then a lot of the places I'd only find like 2 to 5 items, and every place was like 20 minutes apart, and they were all huge, and I spent forever sourcing in them. So it just took forever to get everything done. But now that it's all done, I can go home, see what we got, see how close we are to finishing the challenge. And whatever's left, let's wrap it up tomorrow, because we got fun things to go do. Such a small looking haul.
Kyle hit the thrifts and we just loaded it up. We're going to take it back to our room now and assess how much profit is in here. And we're going to add it to our total to see what our last day of sourcing tomorrow has to look like in order to reach our goal. Oh my gosh. I feel like we're cutting it so close. Now it's time to tally it up to see how much profit Kyle found for the day, to see if we reached our goal or not. So we started the day off at $349.01. I washed laundry super expensively for $10. Kyle had McDonald's. We had a very expensive hotel lunch. And then he had a Wawa's dinner. So it put us at $270.60 in our budget before all of these calculations. So now we get to add it. We are now at over $1,000. It is very late, but I just got done running the numbers. And if we went to Disney tomorrow versus the day after tomorrow, we'll save almost $100 in tickets. So we'd be able to do Disney and do the Rainforest Cafe later that night and still be within budget. And then we have like, $200 to spend on food and snacks at Disney. So